What's your name, brother?
Shawn.
Shawn, where you from?
I'm from South Philly.
Okay. How long you been down here in Kensington?
I recently just got back out here about a month ago, but I was out here for about 6 years.
Okay. What's your choice of drugs?
Heroin.
How long you been using?
About 8 years.
8 years?
Yeah.
Okay. What made you pick up for the first time?
I guess at the time, it was probably a lot of things to deal with family. I lost my older brother to heroin.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you, I appreciate that. It's ironic that I followed down the same footsteps. You know, I think a lot of it stems from my childhood.
A lot of childhood trauma?
A lot of childhood trauma. My father was a Golden Glove Navy boxer, but he was also a violent alcoholic. So we would get, you know, the shit kicked out of us, my mother, my brother, and my brother really wasn't his real son, so, you know, he took it out on him the most.
Yeah. I was also a victim of abuse from my father. My father used to put his hands on me. He physically abused me. Yeah. You know, so I know what that's like.
Yeah. My father ended up going to prison for almost killing my mother, and then actually hung himself in prison when I was 19.
Wow.
So
how'd you deal with that?
In all honesty, I breathed a sigh of relief. You know.
Gotcha.
It's not that, you know, I love my father, but he did a lot of bad things, and I think that, you know, I think he just needed peace in his heart, and if death was the way to go, then that...
So be it.
So be it.
Yeah. Yeah. How many bags you use a day?
8.
8. Okay.
That's what I'm averaging about now, I think.
How you support your habit?
Working. Yeah, I weld.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Weld or any type of, you know, side job I can get my hands on, or if I have to, you know, even go as far as selling my medication, I'll do that.
What type of medication?
My Adderall, my...
people buy that type of stuff?
Yeah, people buy anything, you know. Even I'm a type 1 diabetic too, so I have to shoot insulin every day, which is ironic because I don't shoot heroin. I sniff heroin.
Gotcha.
And being surrounded by all them needles, you would think that'd be something I would do, but but I don't. I don't shoot up, but I do sell the needles and, you know, anything that you get your hands on, you know.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. What type of stuff you experience out here?
Oh, tons of shit. People getting the shit kicked out of them. I think I've seen so much domestic abuse around here. It's insane. You know, homelessness, people starving for fucking food, people robbing people. I mean, just shady business. It's dangerous out here. I don't think anybody, you know, people don't belong out here. They really don't.
That's what I tell people. I'd be like, this place isn't for nobody.
It's a whole nother planet out here. I mean, this is crazy. Now, I've lived in Camden too for a while, and Camden, you know, you hear a lot of stuff about how bad Camden is, but Kensington is on a whole different fucking level out here.
I agree. Kensington is wild.
Yeah, it's just
like if I could just swing the camera around so people could see what's going on. You know what I mean? It's never a dull moment here, unfortunately.
I know. And I went when I went up to the Midwest to weld for a little bit, and I took videos of everything around here to show my friends over there, like what they don't understand, like what it is, and they were floored.
Yeah.
It was just totally insane. You know, they didn't think like they thought the cops would shut something like this down. I said, you can't shut nothing like this down. They try, but you can't shut it down.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's insane.
Yep. And what type of advice would you give to somebody that is out here or thinking about coming out here to get high?
Don't. Because once you get out here, you end up out here, stuck out here. And this place sucks you in like a black fucking hole. Yeah. There ain't no light left. It sucks you right in and spits you out either on the other, on the other side in the afterlife.
Yes, sir. You have any good childhood memories?
I have tons.
What's your best childhood memory?
This was a time that my father was sober, and he used to He used to take us to the car show they have in Center City.
Yeah.
The automotive show they have. They used to take me to go there and see the cars all the time. But what he didn't tell me is that they were celebrating his like 3rd year of being sober. And there was a huge party there and everything like that for him, and just seeing like the smile on his face, it was just something that always resonates with me. It just stayed with me for a long time. But that's what I use as like a guide, as a beacon to know that I'll be there one day. I've had a lot of years clean too before. I mean, I was clean for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm just. You make mistakes, you end up back in the wrong place, and then you kind of gotta look at your past to, use it as the building blocks to better your future.
Yep, absolutely. Well, brother, I thank you for sharing your
Absolutely,
story.
Man.
I hope things get better sooner than later for you.
Appreciate it, man.
And,
Thank you.
Know you're worth it, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And you can do it. Man.
Thank you.
You've had sobriety, so you know you can achieve it.
Absolutely.
All right, brother.
Thank you. Appreciate it.